our NXT in your house picks. Now, a reminder, Thursday at, I think, 1:30 p.m. Eastern, I will have a live stream of the Triple H media conference call. I believe they're doing one after the show as well. I believe. I could be wrong. If they aren't, I'll be on the post show with Warren and Alex. If they are, I'll be streaming that. But let's go ahead and make our NXT TakeOver in your house picks. Tegan Nox, Shotzi Blackheart, and Mia Yim versus Candice LeRae, Raquel Gonzalez, and Dakota Kai. Warren, this might be the most un-takeover match to be on a takeover in quite some time.
You know, I've heard a lot of chit-chat recently about, how NXT is starting to not feel like NXT anymore. And this is... we'll see how things go over the next couple of months, but there's a couple of decisions, including this one here, which are very telling. But in regards to this match, I think the heels have to win.
This is an end of hour one of Wednesday NXT match. And hey, do I think it'll be good? Yeah. But Alex, I think this would have been a really good match for them to do an honest-to-God in your house match inside somebody's house. And you just cut to random stuff. They are in the perfect environment to do the match that almost every kid thought was going to happen in 1995 when this started.
Yes.
So it's weird that they're not doing it, but who do you think's going to win? I'm going to go with the baby faces.
Yeah, I really think you have to keep
Candice.
Candice.
Yeah,
Candice,
you're right.
Candice's motivation's got to keep going. Like Candice, this new heel thing has breathed so much life into her. I feel like you got to keep her momentum going, even though I maintain momentum does not exist. It is a construct of WWE.
So, yeah, I think that this would have been great inside Candice and Johnny's house, a fake house. It would have been so good. And, like, Candice flipping out over them getting into, like, her cookware and stuff because she's got her cooking show and all that. Anakin JMT says, who will get tossed off the house at TakeOver? They better, pardon my language, have that fucking set.
If they don't, I will write a strongly worded letter.
I already tried to interview Todd Pettengill and couldn't get through. The guy doesn't have Twitter. What's wrong with you, Todd? I wanted to do this. Who do you think gets thrown off of it, Warren?
Oh, man, there are so many possibilities. I would throw...
Keep in mind, Cole and Dream is happening on a set outside, surrounded by cars.
You know, I could see Keith Lee flying off the house, and that being the only way that Johnny Gargano can win. I could see that happening.
Finn Balor versus Damian Priest. I am stoked for this match. I love Damian Priest's work, but I think Finn Balor's going to win this. Alex?
Yeah, he's got to. The problem is that you reach a point where Finn Balor has to win this match, and it really shouldn't have Damian Priest lose another high-profile match. So this is why I don't love the gotta keep both guys looking strong, like, screwy finish. But I mean, if you tell me one guy's gonna win clean, it's Balor. If they want to do the Priest thing with his nightstick or whatever, maybe that wins over or something. I don't know, but Priest is really great, but all he does is lose these big matches. I can't. It's not great anymore.
Wouldn't hate him falling off the house. That would be a good way to explain him losing. Warren, your thoughts?
Oh, it's Finn Balor has to win as well. I agree. I think it's the most logical opponent. He's the most logical opponent for Adam Cole coming out of this.
JJ Lee says, "Oh God, what if the house is a large LED screen?" It'd be better than nothing, but I'd be so disappointed. Tommaso Ciampa versus Karrion Kross. This has got to be Kross. Warren?
Kross.
Yeah, it has to be Kross.
Yep.
Keith Lee defending the NXT North American Championship against Johnny Gargano. How about this one, Alex?
As you said, they love to do the thing where the guy loses the mid-card title and then somehow moves immediately up to fight fighting for the top title. I could see them figuring out a way to make that work. I mean, not really. We'd complain about it, but we'd forget about it because we'd get eventually Keith Lee versus Adam Cole matches. So, I mean, if they're gonna do it that way, then Gargano. If not, keep Keith Lee strong.
Warren?
I think Keith Lee is going to drop the title. I think Johnny Gargano is going to have a field day with it. Again, I think this is another scenario where they can get a couple of other matches out of it. But, yeah, you sort of have to have Keith Lee move on to other things sooner than later. And
it allows, if Gargano is the North American champion, him to do his Gargano Invitational, but for a title every week. No. And that actually makes a little bit more sense.
Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, Io Shirai, NXT Women's Championship Triple Threat match. Warren, who you got?
Oh, man. I'm going to go with my heart here and say that Io Shirai pulls out the win and will lead us into a feud with Rhea Ripley while Charlotte goes back to Maine.
I think that's exactly what needs to happen. That's what I'm predicting. I feel like Rhea should be slighted here, and that gives her the reason. Otherwise, she's a multiple-time loser going for a championship that she lost cleanly every single time. So it's a no DQ match, obviously. It's gonna kick a bunch of ass, but who do you think's winning, Alex?
Not Charlotte. I'll say that, and
yeah.
Charlotte will be able to lose the title by not getting pinned, and then she can go back to Raw, or you can be on both Raw and SmackDown as long as she's not on NXT, muddying up the works for all of my girls in NXT that I love so much.
Adam Cole versus Velveteen Dream. NXT Championship. I think Adam Cole is winning this. Alex, your thoughts?
Yeah, Adam Cole's will win this. I was thinking to myself when you say who's jumping off, who's falling off the house. I was thinking, well, obviously Velveteen Dream is doing his elbow drop off the house, but they can't because they're doing it somewhere else.
Yeah, they filmed it on the set behind Full Sail University. I had one wrestler say, "How do you know we have a set back there?" And I said, "Well, I got lost and ended up there when I was walking to Full Sail from a barbecue joint a couple years ago." Thank you.
Yep.
Warren, who's winning this?
Yeah, Cole retains. Definitely Cole retains.
NXT in your house. I am stoked they are bringing back this gimmick. I love it. I love the pay-per-view name. Why not? If everybody else is doing the nostalgia thing,